I'm right here. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
This storm tracked across nearly the entire state of Kansas earlier today. Let's go to our Chief Meteorologist, Austin Meyer, for details.
Thank you. Around the lunch hour, the storm line, which prompted the tornado warnings and eventually led to the damage in Sumner and Cowley counties, approached Wichita. As the line moved southeast, we kept a close eye out for spin-up tornadoes, I should say. Those are tornadoes that appear for a second, sometimes 2 or 3 minutes. But the direction of the winds were problematic. Our Storm Tracker 3 radar is keeping a close watch on the sky and keeping an eye out on the remaining showers and storms that are expected to go until the early evening hours, especially in central Kansas.
Today, that crash where an SUV smashed into a pizza cafe has turned deadly. It was last Thursday. Officials say that the woman driving the SUV jumped the curb after hitting the accelerator instead.
So we're going to do the 3, 2, 1 when it's time, and then on 1, it's side.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Still on the line, the Wichita police is searching for a suspect in a deadly shooting. It happened on the 2200 block of North Road on Friday.
Officers say 55-year-old Ilya Mitchell was killed, suffered a gunshot wound to the head, and died at the scene. Police believe that Mitchell got into a fight with the suspect before the shooting.
Police are still looking for a suspect in connection to another deadly shooting that happened this weekend. This one was in the 2100 block of South Palisades. Police say that they found 27-year-old Amarius Carter with a gunshot wound to his neck early Saturday morning. He was rushed to the hospital where he later died. These mark the 31st and 32nd homicides for the year in Wichita.
Are you ready, Trina?
All right, Trina. Are we recording?
Do you want the paper or do you want me to take it?
I'll do paper.
All right, I'll do a 3, 2, 1 for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
When will he play? Next question, many are asking about the former soccer star, Carter Frankham. Coming up on KSN News at 6. He dropped some big hints today. Near from him coming up.
All right, Trina.
What?
You know what? We weren't ready.
You did that.
What?
I know, you're doing so great. And this happens in real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happens in real life.
And then we're going to wait until they start loading up the next clips to do the second portion, okay? So we're just going to stop out here. We're going to stop out here. Yeah.
Oh, so we did?
Yeah. So, Karen,
Yes.
are we doing, so for the teaser?
Okay, we promise we're ready this time. Oh, shush. You ready?
When
3, 2, 1.
will he play? That's the question. Many are asking about former soccer star Carter Frankham. Coming up on KSN News at 6. He dropped some big hits today. Hear from him coming up in sports. Plus,
Think we're good?
Oh, I picked the first one.
Nice. And she's got a second teaser.
Okay.
So the second teaser's got a different clip that's going to be shown. So when they give you the next 3, 2, 1, you're going to do the second portion, okay? You have a folder so that you can see where the difference is.
Hey, Hannah, what's the other tease?
The other tease was the NBC.
NBC.
Coming up First Responders Night at NBC World Series.
National Baseball Congress, for those of you who don't know what that is.
Nice job.
Yes.
Yes, so she's got her second teaser, because there's two stories.
All right, we're good with this one. We just needed to get the video taken care of. All right, you ready, Kim?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Coming up, it's First Responders Night at the NBC World Series, and a special guest is expected to attend. Stay tuned.
Oh, you are awesome.
Karina's fan section. Want to come over here and be with us, Trina?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to come see all the action? You did great.
Whoa! Come here.
I know exactly what you're
My
doing.
favorite.
Stay there, guys.
So is that a lot of pressure being up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't wait.
She said I did great, Michael. All right, you want to get 1.
KSN is your local election headquarters. The Kansas primary is in 1 week, and as we inch closer, we're taking a closer look on where candidates stand on some issues, like medical marijuana. Tonight, our Capitol Bureau Chief, Courtney Ryan, takes a look at where major Republican gubernatorial candidates stand on some issues.
You good? Okay, here we go. Great job.
Tomorrow, we will hear from the Democratic candidates on the same issue. And we have complete coverage on all the issues and the candidates on our website at ksn.com.
Okay, I'll count you down to 3, 2, 1, just like I've been doing with everybody else, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Some of the nation's best ball players are taking the mound here in Wichita. The NBC World Series is in full swing. Tonight, fans are celebrating the athletes and those who protect us. KSN's Carly Will is live at the stadium with more information on the KSN-sponsored First Responders Night. Carly.
That was awesome.
Good job.
Good job. All right. Oh, hold on.
That's not in my prompter there. That's not the right thing.
Fix my prompter.
In 3, 2, 1.
Shocker fans already know that Landry Shamet will be playing with the 76ers next year. Rashard Kelly, he'll be playing in Russia. And over the weekend, Shaq Morris, Zach Brown, and Darrell Willis all signed professional contracts with overseas clubs. But what about Wichita native Connor Frankamp? Well, we should know where he'll be playing in the next couple of weeks. At the basketball camp he put on over the weekend at Wichita Independent, the former Shocker guard said he's expecting to get things sorted out in the next couple of days. He also said he's planning on playing overseas. Now, he doesn't know where yet. His agent is still looking into a few options. But regardless of where he ends up, you can bet that he'll bring a whole bunch of Shocker fans, and the city of Wichita fans for that matter, that can't wait to see him continue to possibly represent the air capital on the hardwood. All right. And then that's the sound on tape stuff. And then I go into the Frank Mason stuff. Former teammate of Connor's at Kansas, Frank Mason, he's busy getting ready for his second year with the Sacramento Kings. The former Naismith Player of the Year had a pretty solid rookie season, averaging nearly 8 points a game to go along with his 3 assists and 3 rebounds per game. Mason didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but he firmly established himself in the Kings rotation despite Sacramento bringing Yogi Ferrell and guys like De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield already getting a lot of minutes in the backcourt. Frank's ready to continue growing in a variety of ways as he gets set for year 2 in the NBA. And also a battery.
Woo!
That was a battery.
2, 1 again, okay?
Okay.
All right, bring it home, bud. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that's it for us at 6. Join us tonight at 10. What if Fortune's up next? Have a great evening.
That's a wrap.
That's right.
So Jay, is there no comment, or will we go just straight to me?
Get a set, get a set.
Behind the scenes, guys.
Preparing the weather forecast since.
He's like, I got a yawn right now before I get out of it.
Or 1 o'clock.
Sorry, what? Did y'all say something? Out in the sky, looking at all of our sky view cameras, I'm just going to pick just one though for right now. Dodge City, looking out towards that way. Last I checked, it was about 82 degrees. Looking nice, feeling pretty nice as well. Humidity, not really all that bad. Now jumping up to 85, south wind at 17 miles per hour. So I was talking about those winds earlier this morning, and they have definitely shown up, bringing our temperatures into the middle to upper 80s.
For joining us, I'm Stephanie Bergman. We start today with breaking news. Rescue crews are on the scene of a possible submersion. The call came out in just the last 20 minutes that a juvenile was not breathing after being pulled out of the water. EMS crews later radioed to officials that CPR was started and the juvenile was again breathing and taken to the hospital. No word yet on the victim's condition. We'll of course keep you updated. A 3-year-old boy was shot in the shoulder yesterday by his own brother of the same age. An autopsy determined the young girl died from blunt force trauma to the head. During the court appearance yesterday, Johnson pleaded not guilty to the charges.
So we're in a package here, so this is something that came down from the Topeka station. So that's why we're not hearing Stephanie children. They sent it down to Topeka like probably yesterday. And we're just putting it back in control room.
Okay.
They're pretty breezy across Wichita right now. South wind at 17 miles per hour, but looking elsewhere, 22 mile an hour wind in Pratt, 24 in Great Bend, where we see these stronger.
You can tell us all about it. You have a lot of things lined up. It runs from 10 to 3, and you're urging veterans to come early. Serving up much more than drinks and pastries. It's giving people with special needs a feeling of purpose. Photojournalist Nick Kiefer and I traveled to Mays for this Main Street, Kansas. Oh, I do, yeah. Oh, okay.
We can't hear the audio of what's happening, but it's the...
As we inch closer, we're taking a closer look on where candidates stand on some issues, like medical marijuana.
Actually, he's not...
Hey, Brogan did a pretty good job there this morning. We had some special guests, a tour of the studio from Envision's Broadcast Academy. Envision is a local nonprofit that helps and supports the visually impaired. It's a 4-day broadcast program. It gives teens and adults a chance to get some real-world experience. During the program, students visit stations around the city, get mentoring from established journalists. The nonprofit says its goal is to get as many people with vision loss as possible interested in pursuing careers in media.
I feel as though this is an amazing experience. Very few people have this experience to just come in and be a part of something like this and see if this is the career for them. I feel as though this is just a spectacular way to get people into the broadcasting program.
4-day program finished up today, and we were happy to give future journalists a behind-the-scenes look at how we do things here at KSN. Up next.